Hey, Wichita Falls. It's Thursday, April 2nd. I'm Henry from the Chamber. Got some updates for you today. So, yesterday I went into the office for a little bit, had to sign some checks, make sure people and companies get paid, which got to keep on going, got to keep doing business. And so I was driving around town on the way and on the way back and looking at the big stores. You guys need to stay home. Hundreds and hundreds of cars in front of every big store. And I know the city passed some ordinances to help regulate the spacing between people, but come on. It's a tight environment when you're in a store with a bunch of people. Stay home as much as possible. We're up to 43 confirmed cases, and I heard just a horrible story that we lost an 8-year-old in Henrietta, uh, I guess yesterday, and so it gets more real for those of us with kids when you hear something like that. So if you can stay home at all possible, stay home. All right. So last night we stayed home. Every Wednesday night, kids and us, we watch The Masked Singer. If you haven't seen that, it's pretty interesting. It's celebrities wearing these ornate costumes and really well produced dance numbers, singing popular songs, masked, and so they get judged based upon their performance, not on who they are. And some of the unmaskings are really interesting, seeing who the celebrities are. So that's every Wednesday, and that's a new show. But after that, we found the first episode of Who's the Boss. Tony Danza, New York City guy, moves to Connecticut to become a housekeeper. Alyssa Milano's his daughter. Judith Light is the woman who he's keeping the house for. It's pretty funny. So I think we might watch more of that. But then we closed out the night in grand fashion. Bob Ross, The Joy of Painting. Amazing. Happy Little Clouds. If you're ever looking for something to help you go to sleep, you talk about that's television volume right there. But I tell you what, after we watched one episode, we looked at each other and said, I think I could watch more of that. So that's all on Amazon Prime, so check it out. Okay, so Tuesday, the city council updated their shelter in place orders, and the governor of the state of Texas passed a shelter in place order. And we've spoken to legal at the city and at the county, and they've all confirmed that the orders basically match. So the details we were sharing with you Tuesday and Wednesday, there's nothing really different. So if you got questions about it, let me know, send me a message or post on my timeline. But at this point, the orders are the same from Tuesday afternoon. What we do know is that this is a fluid situation, and our governmental entities will still be reviewing what's going on and talking about potential changes to the shelter in place ordinance. And so this is the time more than ever before for you to let your elected officials know what you think. If you watch those meetings and you complain about the types of things they bring up, the reason they bring them up is because their constituents tell them this thing's an issue. Whether we're talking about plants or golf courses or anything else, they're bringing those things up because people have brought them forward to those elected officials. And so now's the time, more than ever before, because these things directly affect all of us immediately. So let them know what you think. So this afternoon, Thursday afternoon, the Small Business Development Center and Think of IT are presenting a webinar on relief funding on forgivable loans, which means it's a loan, but if you perform certain activities, that loan is forgiven and you don't have to pay it back. And so that's a webinar on Thursday afternoon at 2 o'clock. You can check the Chamber's Facebook page or look up Think of IT or America's SBDC at MSU for registration information. And they're going to be also archiving the recording, so you can go and check it out later as well. So if you need to find that info, let me know. Remember, check in with your local businesses. They may be open. They may have figured out a way to keep commerce going, so check in with them. And if you're looking for the right tool to connect with your customers or your staff, talk to us or check out wichitafallschamber.com/fallstrong. We've got lots of remote working resources up on that page. And the chamber, we're starting to use a few different ones to try them out. We're using Zoom right now for a couple of online meetings, for our staff meetings, and a couple of other things today. it's time for us to do quarterly goals. I don't like annual goals because that's way too long between the time you set the goals and the time you go say, well, did you do it? So we work through these quarterly, and the chamber staff and I are starting to do those starting tomorrow. We're just going to do them virtually. We're going to have video chats where I go one-on-one with my team, talk about what we did this last quarter and what still needs to be done, what may have changed because of the current situation, and then we'll move forward. That way the staff knows what they're supposed to be doing. We know how to measure success and so on. So it's an idea. If all your staff is working remotely now, you need a way to keep tabs on them. You need a way to make sure they know what they're supposed to be doing. This is an easy way to do it. So if you need some help, let me know. Remember, if you have not, reach out to your banker, your CPA, your insurance agent. The people that help you run your business can help guide you through this. If you're looking for a job, check out wichitafallschamber.com/jobs, and you can post jobs there for free. Let us know what you're up to. We'll help tell your story. If you've got questions about what the city's shelter-in-place plan means for your business, you can contact the city at COVID questions at wichitafallstx.gov, and you can call the city attorney's office at 940-761-7625. Chamber office is closed, but we're still open for business, helping you through this situation, so let us know what you need. Okay, guys, have a great Thursday. Love you all.